Good morning, nerds, geeks, ladies and gents. So I'm back with another video, and this time around I'm going to be looking at the new patch notes which are coming out on the 19th of December for Conquerors Blade. There is a whole host of changes, a whole host of additions, and a brand new season starting as well. So before I get into the video, are you part of the 95.8% of the not subscribed watching? If you are, please do consider subscribing if you are enjoying this game, because there's going to be loads of videos coming up on the channel of this game. Make sure you hit the notifications bell as well, so this will notify you as soon as I release a video. I want to bring this number down. Please do become part of the subscribe crew, because 95% of people aren't subscribed, and that is a lot of people. Let's get into the video. So on the 19th of December, the Wrath of the Nomads are invading Conquerors Blade, along with Season 2 as well, bringing a whole host of changes, new units, new maps, and everything else as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through all the different patch notes, and I'm going to highlight the key areas of the patch and what it is bringing in. I will put a link in the description box below for you, so you can go back through and you can read on the website the actual news article, which describes all of the changes coming. So first off, which I think is going to be the best thing of this patch and what it is bringing in 6 new units. Now these range from tier 3 all the way up to tier 5, and these are mainly horse based units, with 4 of them being horse based, 1 being a melee unit and 1 being a footman archer unit as well. So with the patch obviously being called Wrath of the Nomads, these units do have all a nomad kind of feel to them, and I have to say they look absolutely incredible. I'm going to be flashing a picture on the screen for you right now so you can have a look at them in a little bit more detail. But the 6 new units you're going to get are the tier 3 units first, the Namkan Archers, the Decemeber Cavalry, and the Quarchins. Tier 4, you get the Decemeber Swordsmen and the Kvartal Cavalry, and then the tier 5 unit is the Keshigs. I am very, very sorry if I've butchered any of those names so badly, but like I said, the patch notes are in the link description box below, so if you want to go and give those names a go, see if you can pronounce them any better than me, then by all means, please go and do it. So 6 new units are coming into the battlefield. Now these are going to be unlocked through seasonal challenges, so you're going to do these challenges, and then you'll be able to permanently recruit them without spending any honor. It's going to be the first unit in the game you can actually recruit without spending any honor whatsoever, so that's going to be fantastic. I'm not sure if they're going to be available. The seasonal challenge is going to be available after the season changes or finishes, so make sure you do all of the challenges while the season is on so you can get access to all 6 units. You don't want to be missing out on them and missing the boats to actually unlock them. So there's going to be a new season starting as well, Season 2. Now they've looked at Season 1 and they've taken a lot of the feedback from us players for Season 1 and they've changed the system slightly. Now there's going to be over 100 levels of season exclusive rewards to be earned, and this time around they're going to be easier to blast through. So even with the amount I was playing and the fact that I had the battle pass and everything, which gave me more glory, I actually only got up to like level 60 in the last season, which out of 200 isn't great. However, the first few levels apparently are going to be really easy to blast through in this season, so we should all be getting up through this season and the first few levels a lot quicker, unlocking a lot of stuff. I'm assuming they're going to be bringing the battle pass back as well, so you'll be able to purchase the battle pass, which will give you additional glory from challenges and from battles, so that's going to unlock your progress through the season a lot quicker than if you didn't have that battle pass as well. I assume that is how they're going to be doing it. Again, there's no actual specific mention about that in particular. However, there's no mention that they're not going to be doing that, so I'm only assuming that is how they're going to be doing it. So there's also 3 new battlefields coming into as well. So you've got the Allenberg Siege, the Emerald River, which is going to be a 15v15 field battle. That's going to be a huge field battle, and a Cliff Duel for the death matches. So these maps are kind of the same kind of flavour as the Nomads and everything. So just think of kind of nomad tents out in the field, out in the valleys, that kind of thing, and that is the kind of feeling that these maps are going to be giving you. I'm going to flash a picture on the screen right now of one of the new maps. I'm not sure which one, but the picture right now is of what the new map is going to look like, and this is the one that is in their news article as well. So with this update, they're also going to be temporarily taking some of the older maps out of rotation on a regular basis, so they can actually change some of the balance in those maps and give them a few tweaks and then reintroduce later on down the line. So obviously that's going to make the new maps come up a lot more often as well. I haven't actually even played the new Siege map yet, the smaller Siege map, because the older ones just keep coming up for me. However, as they're going to be taking out older maps, changing up all the balance and giving them a few tweaks and everything, then this is also going to make the new maps more available. So when you are actually jumping into field battles, siege battles, you are going to be playing more of the new maps, which is quite good. They're also going to be introducing open world matchmaking, a couple user interface changes, new ranking and player title systems, weekly challenges, and a whole host of more stuff as well. So like I said, this free update comes out on 19th December for Conquerors Blade. Once the actual proper patch notes release, I will create an additional video detailing all the big highlights, the big changes in those patch notes. However, I just wanted to give you the heads up that there is a massive patch coming in just over a week's time for Conquerors Blade. So if you are starting to burn out a little bit on Conquerors Blade, if you're starting to find that actually there's not a huge amount of content for you, give it another week. There's going to be a whole host of new stuff coming in and a whole host of new changes coming in for you as well. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed this one. I hope this one has kind of piped your interest a little bit more for Conquerors Blade. It definitely has for me. I'm looking forward to seeing these new units and how they're going to be working out, especially with the no honor system as well. That's going to be fantastic to see. Thank you very much for watching, folks, and I hope to see you on the battlefield.
Units, assemble!